This is Rick Brandenburg for North Carolina State University and Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And earlier this summer, we already got reports of fall armyworms showing up in a few places a little bit earlier than normal. So that means that there's a potential that late summer, early fall, we could see quite a few of them. And they always are brought in springtime storms because they do not overwinter in most of the U.S. with the exception right down along the Gulf Coast and in southern Florida. So it's a problem. We never know when it's going to show up, but sure enough, sooner or later, most every summer they do. And this year they appear to be just a little bit on the early side. And one of the things I want to remind you with fall armyworms is that different than cutworms, which lay their eggs right on the turf grass, so the infestation is already there. Armyworm moths, they're going to come into the area and they're going to lay their eggs on vegetation. It might be weeds, it might be trees, on the bark, on the leaves. It might be fences, buildings, whatever, and I know a lot of you've seen the flags with the little egg masses on them. So you're almost always, at least 99% of the time, you're going to see fall armyworms move in from the edge. So as we post and let you know that armyworms become a problem in various parts of the U.S., when you start to look in those areas where you've seen them in the past, but always look upon the edge. And when you start to see some discoloration, or if you start to see birds active over in that area, that's a sure sign you've got some armyworms. And if you catch it early, you can take care of it while they're coming out of the rough and be able to do so cost effectively and do it without any real damage. The same applies to sports turf and to home lawns. They're always going to come from the edge, and that's the place to look. We'll keep you updated as summer goes along, and hope that helps you and have a good summer.